buy life insurance because you are going to die, but because those you love are going to live. The originator of that quote is not known. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. And I want to share with you some of the reasons I'm so passionate about life insurance. According to the website lifehappens.org, 86% of people say they haven't bought life insurance because it's too expensive. Yet overestimate its true cost by more than 2 times. Here are some interesting statistics. 39% of men and 43% of women have no life insurance. 1 in 3 women believe they don't have enough life insurance. And 1 in 5 prioritize paying for leisure activities like eating out over buying life insurance. Interestingly enough, for a healthy 30-year-old male, they probably can get $250,000 worth of life insurance for less money than they spend on fast food in a week. Susie Orman, TV host, financial advisor, motivational speaker, says, if a child, a spouse, a life partner, or a parent depends on you and your income, you need life insurance. No one likes to think about death and dying, yet it is a part of the cycle of life, and life happens. Recently, the timing and uncertainties of life have been more in the forefront of my thoughts, and not because I'm an agent, but because death happens. This past March, I know this is going to surprise you, but I celebrated my 60th birthday. And I had an appointment in St. Petersburg, and when I got back in my car after my appointment, I checked my phone, my cell phone. And I had a message on my phone from my best friend. She called to wish me a happy birthday. Constance and I have been friends for years. We met probably in our elementary school years through Vacation Bible School. And then in 9th grade, when I started attending public school, we sort of reconnected, we became friends, and she was the one, I know this will surprise you too, but when I went to school, if you didn't attend class, you had to have a note from your mother. She forged my mother's signature. She was a very good friend of mine. And so we continued our relationship through the years. She was even the hostess at my wedding. So last June, her family decided to surprise her with a birthday party. I hadn't seen her for about 5 years, and she was turning 60. Since I wasn't 60 yet, I had to go. So I went to the birthday party. So this year, on March the 5th, which was a Thursday, I had this message from her, and she called to wish me a happy birthday. We talked about what was going on with her, I told her what was going on with me, what was going on with friends and everything. And the next day, I was in Clearwater, and I had an appointment. Got back in my car, checked my cell phone, had a missed call from her niece. And I also had a Facebook message from one of her sisters. And I knew it wasn't good. Because something told me that they weren't calling because they knew they forgot to wish me a happy birthday the day before. So I listened to the voicemail message that I got from her niece, and it said to call as soon as I got the message, or to call her sister. And I did, reluctantly. So I called her niece, and her niece told me that my friend had died, that they found her in her house. I was in shock. My best friend had died. It was like unbelievable. I thought, we'll never talk again. She was gone. We'd never laugh again. She was gone. Death happens. You see, I'd gone through the loss of my parents. I'd gone through the loss of my husband. My husband was 24 years older than me. But the loss of my best friend, that was just shocking. But life happens, and we don't know when it's going to be the last day of a friend. We don't even know when it's going to be the end of our lives. And that's why life insurance is important. Life insurance can pay for funeral costs. It can help pay the bills and meet ongoing living expenses. It can pay out outstanding debts like credit cards and mortgages. It can continue a family business. It can finance future needs like your children's education. It can protect a spouse's or a family member's retirement plan. In addition, it can pay estate taxes. It can create an estate. It can provide a cash flow for retirement. It can equalize an inheritance. It can fund charitable contributions. It can be used as a source for a loan to start a business. Many people only view life insurance as something to be used for final expense, but it can do so much more. Some have called it a Swiss Army knife. If you're a small business owner, life insurance can help protect your business. September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. I encourage you to take some time to find out the role it can play in helping you achieve long-term financial security. If you currently have life insurance, I would encourage you to have it reviewed to make sure it is still meeting your needs. Remember, you don't buy life insurance because you are going to die, but because those you love are going to live.